We really want to thank you for joining us in this celebration of a milestone in Nick and Steph's life. We have a beautiful weekend for a wedding, and it's going to be fabulous.
Welcome to Indianapolis and this beautiful venue. Indiana and this particular old train station are known as Crossroads of America. This reception could not be more appropriate because we've gathered here people, of course from Indiana, but also, and get this, Maryland, Maine, Massachusetts, Florida, Illinois, California, Washington State, Texas, New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, and not to mention half the state of Wisconsin. All that in addition to those that came from overseas, from France, from the UK, and from Australia.
Steph is around 7 years older than me and Sophie, which means that no matter what stage of life we were at, we always thought that Steph was the coolest person on the planet. We kind of assumed that we always thought she was the coolest person in the world because of our age gap. But with age comes wisdom, and I am happy to report now that the reason why we always thought Steph was the coolest person in the world is because she is.
Nick's a guy who has a ton of energy. He's really found his partner in Steph, in that these two have more energy than everyone in the room combined. And they're a power couple that the world had better watch out for. I can't wait to see what they do next, and I wish them the most happiness. To Nick and Steph.
June 24th. So June 24th forever stood out as my favorite day of the year because it's my feast day. My family would arrive in France for summer vacation on June 24th. We would be greeted by my maternal grandparents, who also both happened to share the same feast day. The feeling of love and family exemplified by Jean and Jeanne Dubourg impressed me so much as a young child. To this day, I always pause and think of what June 24th meant to me and how Donna and I place a similar importance on family as our most precious gift. Now, June 24th will belong to you, Steph and Nick, and it'll become your day. Hopefully the family traditional celebrations of June 24th will live on with you and will always be feasted as a day of love.
Now, I learned from your mom last night that you may have waited a little too long to propose to Steph, but that's water under the bridge now, Nick.
We heard about Steph and we met Steph and we loved her, and then they started going on these little European jaunts together all the time. And so Bill and I thought, great, there's gonna be this romantic engagement in France on a boat or somewhere, and then like a year goes by and another year goes by. I already knew she was the one, I knew. So I'm like, what's taking you so long? What's the holdup? He said, Mom, I really wanna get Steph the ring she wants, and I'm saving the money for it,
You both are such beautiful souls who were not brought together by accident. Nick, I believe it was God's divine providence that got you to sit in that middle seat next to Steph on the plane ride home from Sonoma in September of 2016. And that long conversation that you had on the plane ride set things in motion that ultimately led to this moment.
Hi. You ready? Oh, you look so good.
I like to tell the story about how I was first told that my daughter was dating one of our race engineers. I immediately asked which one. And when I was told his name was Nick Hines, I said, let me see his contract so that I can figure out how long it's for.
I'm so proud of you.
Love you.
I'm more proud. I love you so much.
Okay.
I was kindly reminded that you might want to know that Nick was instrumental in having our race team win the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. So maybe he's okay.
I, Nick, take you, Stephanie, to be my wife.
I, Stephanie, take you, Nick, to be my husband.
I promise to be faithful to you,
In good times and in bad.
in sickness and in health,
To love you and to honor you.
all the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
From the beginning, it has been a delight to watch Steph and Nick grow together. We've gotten to see how they push each other and encourage each other and how they truly complement each other and make each other better.
Nick is a very rare and special kind of person with a sort of broad selection of interests and passions who's able to connect with different people in unique and genuine ways.
They say that you don't just marry a person, you marry their family. And I feel like Nick truly understands this because he has taken his role as big brother to 3 additional younger siblings with grace and good humor.
Nick, we welcome you into our family with open arms. As Stephanie's parents, we could not be more proud of the person she has become, and we are honored to have her as our daughter. It's been a privilege to watch her grow into a beautiful, loving young woman, and now she's found someone who loves and appreciates her for what she is. May your love grow with each passing day, may your lives be filled with happiness, and may you have a long and joyful marriage.
Very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Nick and Stephanie Hines, husband and wife.